Welcome to Achieve Success Tutoring. This is a virtual tour of our online learning classroom, and we're going to show you how to get started with virtual tutoring. The first thing you're going to do is go to this website, acceleratedlearning.school-network.net. You'll come to a page that looks exactly like this. As a new student, you're going to register as a student. Create your student profile by filling in all of the information. The email address that you're going to enter is going to be the one where you want to receive email messages and where you want to retrieve any passwords if you need to reset a password. So if the parent wants to maintain control over the student profile, you would use a parent email address. If the child has their own email address and you want them to be able to retrieve information, you would use the child's email address. In that sense, afterwards, you would click I am not a robot, click register. Once you are registered, you will go to that same email address to retrieve the information and set up your password. When the password is set, then you will come back to the login page and then you would log in using the username and the password that you set up. This is what your dashboard is going to look like when you log in. Any announcements set forth by any of your tutors or teachers are going to be here. If there are any assignments, homework, or questions or polls, you're going to see that information here. The live classes are going to be those that are actually going to be taught live in the virtual classroom, and that's going to be here. The name of the class and the time for the session is going to be set up and the duration. When it is time to log into that classroom, you're going to see a green button that when you hover over it, it says enter now. Before we go there, let's make sure that you understand your home page, which takes you back here. You can strictly view all of your live classes for the day, for the week, and or for the month, and also take a look at your monthly agenda. If you are enrolled in any courses, you will click go to my courses, and any of your active courses would be set up here, and it would look like this. You will be able to navigate into your courses by clicking on the course to see all of the information there. If there are any homework and quizzes or quiz assignments, then you would click on homework and quizzes and you would see that information and the instructions and anything necessary to complete the quiz or the homework assignment there. Let's go back now to the home page. Before I do that, if all of your classes are recorded and you want to retrieve those classes to review later, then you would click on recorded classes and then you will see the information for any of the classes recorded. That way you can go back and retrieve them and take a look, and you will have access to them indefinitely unless there is a time frame set up by your teacher. Now we're going to go back to the dashboard and enter the live class so you can view the virtual classroom. When you click the Enter Now button, it's going to take you to a page like this. If this is your very first time using the Electa Live online tutoring platform, you're going to first click to download the Electa Live plugin. Once you click download, then the pop-up is going to come up. You're going to go through all of the tasks and in order to download it. Once you've done all of that, then you're going to be ready to start Electa Live. You would only have to do that the very first time. Once it's downloaded on the device that you're using, the next time you enter any class, you're just going to click Start Electa Live. There's going to be an icon at the bottom of your screen that's going to be a hand holding a globe. That's going to be your Electa Live virtual room icon. When you go in, you're going to see that there are students in the classroom along with your teacher or any members in that particular class. The first thing you want to do is to turn on your webcam. When you turn on your webcam, it's going to start a live broadcast. That's the green camcorder icon that's right above the whiteboard. Hi. You can move that over to the side so that it's not in the way. So any student who started their webcam, you'll see that there is a red icon next to it. So in order to view that person's feed, you're going to click on their red camcorder icon and you'll see them. Hello. And then you can also drag that over to the corner as well. At this moment in time, no one is able to speak. You do that by clicking on the blue microphone icon in the top left corner. You're going to know that the microphone is on when you see a red microphone on the side. So that's how you turn on your microphone. If you are not able to hear or see, if you're not able to hear or no one's able to hear you when you turn on your microphone, you're going to use the audio setup wizard to find out what's going on with that. Okay, and so you're going to go through all of that to test your speakers and to test your microphone. When you're done, you click close and be sure to turn your microphone back on to ensure that it is working properly. As you can see, there's nothing on the whiteboard for the student to do unless given permission by the teacher to have whiteboard control and access to the whiteboard. We're going to disable the camera by clicking stop. When the teacher gives you access to the whiteboard, you'll see all of these icons that are going to show up for you to be able to use. One of the main ones to use is going to be the pencil tool. When you click on the pencil tool, it allows you to write on the whiteboard in pencil using various colors and changing the width of it as well. The next important tool is going to be the text typing tool. The same thing. Once you click on the capital letter A icon, you'll see down at the bottom where you can change into different fonts, different text sizes, and different text colors. And now you're able to actually write on the whiteboard. Wherever you click your cursor is where it's going to type for you. Be sure to make sure that you click on the selection tool so that it shows up on the other person's screen so they can see your typing. Next is going to be the highlighter tool. The highlighter tool is going to do exactly what it says, allow you to highlight. You can change the color of the highlighter and the thickness of the highlighter as well using the width tool. If you need to do shapes, you have various shapes to utilize inside of the classroom as well. Changing the width and the color, and you just draw out your shapes as such. If you're in a math class or any class that requires a coordinate system or a grid, you click on the grid icon and then you're going to simply draw your grid and it's going to show up wherever it is that you draw it, depending on the size that you make it. If you need to erase anything on the board, the erase tool is here, pink and blue rectangle. You click on that and it's going to allow you to hover over and erase any of the items on the board. The Clipart Library gives you different symbols that may be needed and used. Let's say you needed to use an equal sign in one of your math problems. You're going to click on it, click Insert, and it's going to put it at the top of the screen. We can close this out. And then you can also, using the selection tool, take it and drag it anywhere to wherever you need it. If you need to point to something, you have different options as a pointer. You have the hand, the arrow, and the dots in different colors so that you can point to show exactly what it is that you are thinking about or wanting to show the teacher. All right, next thing we're going to go over is being able to utilize documents sent by the student or documents from the teacher. So we have a document library. If you're a student and you need the teacher to go over particular work with you, you can send it to the teacher and we're able to upload that information into the classroom for your review and for us to go over live in the classroom. So we'll bring it into the classroom and you're able to type write or highlight on that particular document, whatever it is that's in the classroom. Let's say you want to change the view of the document. These pictures here right above the whiteboard allow you to make the size smaller or bigger to fit whatever your needs are without changing the size for other people in the classroom. Hovering over this one shows the original size of the image. The middle one zooms the document to fit the width of the window, and this particular one zooms the document to fit in the window. So it's about your preference of size. If something needs to be rotated, then we can rotate as well using these icons here. If there's an assignment that is given by the teacher that they want to give to the student right then, we'll have it in the classroom and we'll push it directly to the student's computer for them to download and print and save. And that's going to be done by simply clicking on the document, and the teacher is able to push it directly to the student. It'll pop up in whatever format, whether it's a PDF or a Word or a PowerPoint, and the student has the capabilities of printing, downloading, saving, or whatever they choose. Last but not least is the chat feature. So we're able to communicate by text chat here at the bottom. We're able to see everyone's communication here, and students are able to raise their hands and lower their hand, smile, applause, and answer yes or no in terms of the functions to communicate with the teacher as well. So this is your virtual tour. Thank you. Please contact us at Achieve Success Tutoring by emailing us at info@achievesuccesstutoring.com or visit our website at achievesuccesstutoring.com.